Tinubu Omolodo Ibu. So Tinubu deployed fighter jets to Benin Republic to go and counter the military takeover in Benin Republic. But Tinubu cannot deploy fighter jets to those areas where bandits or terrorists are killing innocent people of Nigerians. Tinubu cannot deploy fighter jets, even the ordinary drones, to rescue people, to protect the Nigerians from being kidnapped, from being killed, from these terrorist hands. Oh my God, Tinubu. For you that are supporting Tinubu, shame on you. For you that used to defend Tinubu, shame on you. But I think they claim that they don't have the equipment to fight the terrorists, but they have the equipment to send to Benin Republic. Shame on all of you. Shame on you. If you are still defending Tinubu with this level of insecurity in Nigeria, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are useless. As I don't know what I used to compare you to, but just know that you should be ashamed of yourself.
Why is Nigeria bombing Benin? Benin, this weekend, there's been an attempted coup because it seems the only way that Africans will ever get a just government is by military coup. So this weekend, their long-standing president of Benin there was attempted coup, and for a while, it was said that he's in hiding. It's not really clear what's going on. But overnight, Nigeria has been bombing Benin. And this is because its master, France, cannot bear to see Africans liberate themselves. Only this week, it was announced that Mali has managed to basically get back $1.2 billion from the mining companies. France will not stand to see Africans benefiting from the minerals that they possess. But you know what? You can't keep doing this. We have now an example of good governance in Burkina Faso, in Niger, in Mali, and other Africans are aspiring to have that. And it doesn't matter how much violence you use, people of Africans will be liberated at some point soon. This is such a disappointment because you, Nigeria, not the people of Nigeria, obviously, it's the government of Nigeria. You're under threat yourself from Donald Trump. Nigeria has been unable to stop Boko Haram that has been terrorizing people of Nigeria. And yet they are there allowing themselves to be used as a hitman, if you like, for the people of Benin who just want their independence. People of Africa just want to be able to survive.
Now, before I go into what Nigeria is doing in Benin, who gave Nigeria the audacity to send their aircraft into the airspace of a sovereign nation? Seriously, who sent them? Let me just continue. Now, not long ago, after the aircraft returned to Nigeria, it actually left Lagos and came back to Benin and airstriked them. Like these aircrafts from Nigeria, they were dropping things on Benin. And after that, they are returning. So it's Cotonou. They are returning back to Lagos. So judging by the movement of the aircraft, we cannot be oblivious to the fact that Nigerian aircraft is actually in Benin airspace. But whether or not they really drop things on Benin is said to be ascertained. First of all, what is Nigeria's business and what is going on in Benin? According to reports, ECOWAS says they also send ground whatever to Benin. Look, Nigeria, if Trump bomb you, don't come and cry you. If Trump sends things to you, don't come and cry. Because somebody is doing something, you Nigeria, you cannot even fight bandits and Boko Haram. No, I don't even know Nigeria have aircraft too. 3 Nigerian aircraft over Cotonou. So now they are there. They are in Benin. They are in Benin. Go close your border. Because as it starts now, there will be displacement and this. So close your border first. But you Nigeria, something is going on in another person's country. You same Nigeria is crying that Trump should not come. Trump wants to take our resources. Now you same Nigeria, you are sending aircraft to Benin to go and drop things on Benin.
Nigerian government, I am ashamed of you. I am ashamed of you, Nigerian government. Shame on you, the Nigerian Air Force. So you can send fighter jets to Benin Republic to chase coup plotters. Your house is on fire. Your house is on fire. Shame on you, Nigerian government. The children are still in the bushes, kidnapped by bandits and terrorists. But you are sending fighter jets to Benin Republic to chase coup plotters. Shame on you, Nigerian government. You should be ashamed of yourself, Nigeria. There is nothing that the world would not laugh us at because of the ineptness of the government, because of the disgracing state of the Nigerian government. Shame on you. You don't understand the geotechnical environment of the Nigerian state. You don't understand how to find out bandits and terrorists in the forest, but you know how to chase coup plotters. Shame. The efforts you deploy the fighter jet, you deploy fighter jets to Benin Republic to chase coup plotters. Where is the fighter jet you are deploying to combat criminals and bandits hidden deep down in the savannas and the forest space of the Nigerian state? What are you doing? Shame on you, Nigerian government. Shame on you. Shame. Shame. You guys have no shame. Even if Africa is the centerpiece of the Nigeria's foreign policy, is that a priority in this era? Is that what we should be doing now? We should be spending your time to defend and fight for your citizens that has been kidnapped by terrorists and bandits. You are deploying fighter jets. What does it cost? What does it cost to send just one fighter jet to the territorial space to chase in Benin Republic? What will it take you to fly that same fighter jet to help your people that have been kidnapped deep in the forest? Shame on you, Nigerian government. I am ashamed particularly of the efforts you are keeping democracy in Benin Republic when you have nothing to do to keep and increase your own democracy, to protect your own citizens. Shame on you, Nigerian government. Shame on you. It's a shame. It's a disgrace. It's totally repudiated. It's totally unacceptable for you to be chasing, to be quenching the fire in another man's house when your house is burning, your children are inside your house, suffering and burning. Shame, Nigerian government. Shame on you. Shame on the effort. Shame on you.
You see, Nigerian leaders no go ever get sense for their life. So Nigerian get fighter jets, talk more of to send and go Benin Republic to go help them. When I they talk and say our leaders, they negotiate with bandits and then they use them for their own political interests. Una no go believe them. Now una don't see them. How many fighter jets where Tinubu don't send go bush? Make them go attack bandits where they hold our people for hostage. Now, una don't see and say government, they use those things, they wicked us. So we get fighter jets for this country. Now they never send and go meet bandits where they keep people for Sokoto. Now they never carry that fighter jet, go meet bandits where they kill people for Kogi. Una don't see and say government, they use these things, they play us. They use and they push money come up from this country. Make bandits, they finish us so that they go use and they come on money. Ha! Make we try get sense so for this country, especially in the Igbo can na go kwa. Ndi Igbo we na akọ n'uche. Because na na choose ime unu that is why eji kwaru nwanne unu kwakpo na prison na Sokoto na the Kalu. Oho Igbo na-ekwu okwu atọ. Una dey like this they come cover una mouth. Oyo ọkụ na agbabia na achụ oke. Okay, na ka government si we je that azon the Benin Republic. Ndo. So I don't know say we even get jet for this country. Tinubu they play also. Tinubu they play also. Make we dey wise oh. Make we dey wise for this country. I don't talk about make we dey wise.
Benin revolutionary military personnel were trying to overthrow the government by performing a coup earlier on today, okay, which was going successfully. It even get hold of the TV stations and were broadcasting that they are almost in control of the entire country, in which France, Emmanuel Macron, French president, called his drug dealing boyfriend, girl lover, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and asked Bola Ahmed Tinubu to deploy military aircraft strike to the Benin military personnel. First of all, when did Nigeria declare war on Benin? Why is Benin not a sovereign nation? Why is Nigeria attacking Benin military men? So let me get this straight. If Benin military men now, in retaliation strike, start attacking Nigerian military personnel and civilian as a result of Nigeria illegal military strike on Benin Republic, will that be an issue? Anyway, the news that came out is that Nigeria, without any without any regard for rule of law, with disregard for national sovereignty, whether coup happened in Niger or not. Nigeria have not ended their fighting with Boko Haram, but they are using aircraft that is supposed to go strike Boko Haram in the Sahara forest, and using it to strike the Benin military personnel in Benin. Let me know what you think. I think this is a desperate attempt by Emmanuel Macron and his boyfriend Bola Tinubu to get hold of the military coup by revolutionaries that were happening in Nigeria. Emmanuel Macron knows that if he loses Benin, it will be a big embarrassment. A big embarrassment. But here is, in France, have their military aircraft and military personnel in Nigeria. Yeah, why are they not using those military personnel for the interest of Nigerians to attempt to eradicate the so-called Boko Haram that has been infiltrating and committing terrorists and havoc against innocent Christians in Nigeria for decades? Why didn't he use his military aircraft to strike the Boko Haram terrorist bandits in Nigeria? But all of a sudden, they were able to use it on the Benin. Let me know what you think about this news, because I find it really fascinating that Nigerian priority is not to get rid of Boko Haram, but to go fight a sovereign nation and their attempts to be free from the neo-colonial imperialist masters.
Tinubu government bombed Benin Republic on order of French President Macron amidst military coup. That's the breaking news. So there were conversations of a coup happening in Benin Republic. And if you understand geopolitics happening across West Africa axis right now, is that the French used to control most of our neighboring countries. Benin Republic, Mali, Burkina Faso, most of our Western African countries were all colonized by France. And over the past couple of years, we have seen many of them breaking the stronghold of France, having coup and probably trying to say no more to colonialism. Let us run our country the way we want to run it. And the closest of our neighbors, once you just cross the Badagry Bridge, the Seme border, is Benin Republic. And earlier today, a coup was carried out in Benin Republic. We did not get the whole information in details, but we were hearing that there were news of the coup failed, the coup succeeded, the coup failed, and later on, we heard rumors of Tinubu was planning to invade Benin Republic at the behest of the French president. I have made videos previously asking, what did Tinubu go to France to do? We have no ties to France. We're not colonized by France. In fact, there's no past government, Nigerian government, that have a close ally to the French people. We don't speak French, right? But people, and I made that video and I exclusively told Nigerians, this is why Tinubu always goes to France, because Tinubu's godfather, by the man called Gilbert Chagoury, is currently based in France. And he's currently the one that does all the negotiating for Tinubu behind the scenes in France. And so therefore, Tinubu alliance is to France. And I believe that he has to hold on to France, because France can be the ones that will water down whatever actions America want to take against him. They can negotiate for him. They can put in good words for him. So I believe that's why he's trying to strategically hold on to France. And if you remember, when the Nigerian Republic coup happened, Tinubu was also pushed by the French to invade Niger, but they had a very strong resistance from the northern part of Nigeria. Why? Because our northern brothers and Niger share common boundaries. In fact, they are brothers and sisters. You can enter Niger and out of to Nigeria from different parts of the north without you even knowing that you have left Nigeria. And there was a quick resistance. There was a pushback, and Bola Tinubu did not go ahead with that. But we are seeing right now at the behest of the French government that Bola Tinubu has invaded Benin Republic. Our military that has not been able to tame terrorism for the past 15 years are now being used to stage an active war in a country that we have no business with. And I'm asking today, if Tinubu can invade a sovereign nation, albeit because they are smaller, what is going to stop a bigger nation from invading Nigeria tomorrow? If Trump now chooses to fulfill his mission of invading Nigeria, on what justification can any Nigerian come out tomorrow and say, no, you have no right to invade Nigeria? But you just did same to Benin Republic yesterday. So you now see and understand why the people that we put in power can affect the lives of 200 million people without us even knowing. On a Sunday like this now, Tinubu don't carry Nigeria's enter war. Imagine a very strong nation right now coming, and imagine Russia coming and take the side of the coupists. and back them and say, no, wahala, we'll go down our back. Just imagine the scenario and arm them and say, go and revenge in Nigeria. We have automatically triggered a war with our neighbors. And we, civilians that we know nothing about, we just jump into a war because we have a very senile, insensitive, stupid man occupying Aso Rock. There is problem in Nigeria. I have been insisting, APC has to die. APC has to, Nigeria, we have to end these criminals. We have to pursue them. Before one day we'll wake up and they'll set us at war. It's still breaking news. It's still an upcoming event. Hopefully we see and follow it to the very true. But let it be known that Tinubu has triggered the button that can lead to the invasion of Nigeria, and Nigerians won't have a say.
I don't get it. I can't understand what I'm reading on the news, and I want to present it here so that you guys will tell me how this makes sense. Firstly, this is on the news. It says Nigeria withdraws deployed fighter jet as Benin stabilizes after foiled coup attempt. Which means in this news, it's telling us that Nigeria federal government actually deployed their fighter jet to Benin based on the coup attempt that was ongoing there or planned or whatever, how it goes, I don't know. So we deployed our fighter jet, right? Now, hours later, I read in another news, which you're also seeing, it said Nigeria Air Force launches precision airstrike on fleeing Benin Republic coup plotters. Now, what am I driving at here? It means Nigeria had a fighter jet that could go to Benin to defend whatever government they have there in the name of democracy. Nigeria have the fighter jet, we have the resources, we have the manpower to do that. I want to believe you already know where I'm heading, right? You already do. Imagine a man with a full log, a complete log in his eyes, trying to help somebody else remove sand from theirs. What is the connection between Nigeria and Benin? Apart from the fact that we are neighboring countries. We have the British colonies, they are Francophones. We even have communication problem. They speak French. We speak English. So what is Nigeria interest in Benin? To know that you have these resources against a place where it's not needed, and we have insecurity. We have Boko Haram. We have all manner of names, call it whatever, terrorizing the country. And we have a government that has turned dumb and deaf, like they are not aware. It seems we don't have the manpower, we don't have the resources. So you have a fighter jet that can be precise in their airstrike. I think something we must learn from here. In as much as I know that insecurity in Nigeria is not what the government could not crush. The day you stop thinking that direction, the day you start understanding that they're the better for you and I. If you think Nigeria government cannot stop insecurity, then you are deceiving yourself. They can, but they won't, because they are involved in the multi-billion-dollar business. It's that simple. I think it's recently I saw the news that they listed names of terrorist financiers. And what is happening thereafter? Who were the people? Opposition, people belonging to the opposition, or people that are not yet in the APC. You cannot tell me that a country knows who is supporting insecurity in their country. A government knows and they are doing nothing about it. The message is only clear. Not them. That's it. Nigeria have these resources to go to Benin and be doing what does not concern us. And we cannot deploy these resources, this energy, to tackle Boko Haram. I know somebody is still going to come to my comment section and say, I hate Tinubu. Now be not fault, not better for now. Honestly, it's not better for now. And they have the guts to bring this to the news, knowing that people will ask questions. You have full timber, a complete log in your eyes, and you want to remove sand from the eyes of another man. Please, I don't know, please. If I go too far now, I'll get emotional.
Good day to our viewers all over the world, and welcome back to Local Journal. We've all heard that on the order of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Nigerian Air Force deployed the military fighter jet to Benin Republic to bomb to bomb the revolutionaries in Benin Republic who staged the coup to change the regime. And people have been questioning this motive and this move. That was Nigeria's business in a sovereign country. And this is actually coming from the fact that Nigerians were questioning the idea of President Trump planning to invade Nigeria due to the fact that there was Christian genocide, or there is Christian genocide ongoing in Nigeria. People spoke against it, but why should Nigeria deploy its fighter jet to another man's country, who is a sovereign country, in the name of trying to curb a coup attempt? What is their business? If you feel you're a sovereign country, another person cannot invade your country, why then do you invade another person's country? No matter the name you want to give it, it's wrong on all first, because if you look at what these people are trying to say, they are saying that Nigeria has a problem within its territory, and it's true. They are saying the right thing. We cannot quell the issue that we are having. We cannot curb the menace we are facing, the insecurity challenges that has been bedeviling us for so many decades. We've not been able to solve it. No political will, and nobody is ready to fight it. Fighter jet cannot be deployed to the north to take out bandits and all these people destroying or trying to destroy our peace. But a fighter jet can be deployed just within a few minutes after a coup, or just within a few hours after a coup in Benin Republic. This is just the highest of it, because it's not making any sense. You've not solved your own problem. Your problem within, you've not been able to solve it, but you are going to another man's country to go and foment trouble. You are going to another man's country to go and cause more problem. Regardless of any name you want to give it, you might call it trying to kind of mediate, or trying to kind of save Africa or the West African region. I don't really care, because if you want to save West African region, you should have saved your region. You should have saved your own country first, because the element or these bandits that are encroaching Nigeria or on the borders of Nigeria, if you don't curb this whole menace, if you don't exterminate them, they'll go into other neighboring countries to cause mayhem as well there. So why don't you solve this issue, since this is a pressing issue that Nigerians are facing now? Nigerians cannot even go out. Nigerians are not even safe, because nobody can travel because of the fact that kidnappers are everywhere. Yet you don't consider that to declare that a national emergency or something that needs national attention. You know of recent that pressure was on you by the President of America, President Donald Trump. You wouldn't have done anything. You would have looked away the normal way people have been looking away. So what is it if not hypocrisy? Nigeria government can do better, and it's high time we start telling them the truth. This is my opinion on this. Can you drop what you think about this in the comment section? And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share, and subscribe to our channel.